Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise X, and this is episode 146 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. He answers the questions. We read the questions, and there's a lot of questions. We take the cool, the lies, the myths, the funny, and we put them here for you. So on today's episode, we're talking about, are rechargeable shavers allowed? Can I tour a Carnival ship while at port with another Carnival ship? Battery-operated door decorations. Can we? And why doesn't the Indian food menu in the MDR ever change? And is it okay to bring a walking stick, not a cane?
And this is straight from the Yak's mouth.
All right, this cruiser asked if rechargeable shavers were allowed on board. John said yes, they are. And actually, in each bathroom, there is a shaver-specific plug for the shavers. So even if it's a plug-in or a plug-in for rechargeable, you absolutely can. I think they might have asked because a lot of battery-operated things are not allowed on the ship. If they have if they plug in this, that, the prohibited list has a lot of weird stuff on there. But if you have a rechargeable shaver, you most certainly can bring it on board. Question 2. This is a cool one. This cruiser asked if Carnival has ever thought about having a excursion, if you will. So let's just say you're in Cozumel and there's another Carnival ship or two there. They wanted to know if they can disembark their ship and go to the ship next to them to do a ship tour. I was like, that's a pretty cool idea. Do you want to get on that boat next? And let's go take a quick tour of it. John said they would love to do it, but afraid with the security complications, it would be very difficult to do this. So at the moment, they have no plans to do this. But I think that would be pretty cool. Let's just say you're thinking of booking another cruise on Carnival and you haven't been on the ship that's literally parked next to you, and you're looking at the outside going, this thing looks pretty cool. What's the inside look like? I'd love to do a quick tour of that. But unfortunately, you can't. So if you like that idea, it's not an option right now. Speaking of if you like what you see and you enjoy cruising content, please like and subscribe. We would appreciate it. All right, question 3. This cruiser asked John to address the lights on cabin doors. People have been asking if battery-operated lights are okay to use to decorate the doors. Some people say they are, some people say they aren't, some people say they've never had an issue, some people say they've had them taken off the doors. So they just want to make sure what they need to do so it's not against the rules. John said yes, it is okay to use them if they are battery operated. There are no concerns around this as they're not on the prohibited list. But in a previous question, he said they were banned and you can't use them. So Liz and I looked through the prohibited list a couple times over, and they are not on the prohibited list. So if you want to do the battery-operated door decorations, which we do during Christmas, we frame the whole thing out. We make it look like a present. We are those people. Battery-operated, absolutely permitted, and you can do them at any time. This question 4, this cruiser asks, why doesn't the Indian food menu change, or the vegetarian, if you will, in the MDR? It's been the same items in the same order for the last 3 years. And I'm guessing they're kind of getting sick of eating the same thing. John said, well, it's because they're so popular, they keep it the same. He did say you can certainly talk to your waiter and they will speak to the chef and prepare you something else if you like. So if you don't like the same things, I think it's like Madras lentils and a couple other things, and they're right, it's the same thing because Liz is a vegetarian. I eat everything. And it's literally the same thing all the time. So you can ask the waiter and they will ask the chef to make you something different. She does it all the time in the steakhouse. Again, she's a vegetarian. I eat. If it's there, I eat it. And they make her just an amazing meat-free pasta dish every time we go there. So they're very accommodating. You just have to ask. Last question. This cruiser said they have a balance issue when walking. Was wondering if it was okay to bring a walking stick, not a traditional cane, but actual walking sticks with the appropriate little rubber thingies on the end, of course, so they're not damaging things. Again, it might be perceived as a weapon. It's a stick, not a cane. Which a cane could be a weapon too. You ever watch James Bond? He had a gun in his cane. There. John said they are absolutely allowed on the ship. Please don't worry. They won't be confiscated. So there you go. That's been episode 146 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. Thanks for watching. Please take care.